brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest apps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother BRI fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Tune in to Big Brother BRI, or you can call him Big Brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest apps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother BRI fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building. Tune in to Big Brother BRI, or you can call him Big Brother Bree. What's poppin' on the latest apps for the live feeds? He got what you need. Just to make a long story short, you don't fuck with him, you don't fuck with me, cause he running shit like a relay. You can catch him on replay, but it's so live when he go live. All facts, no lie. When it comes to that BB fam, you know I gotta support mine. If you come with that disrespect, wonky at your neck like bow tie. Anybody wanna step to us, then I wear them up like boat rides. But bruh, I swear that he's a big brother almanac. You ain't even got a second guess, he come with all the facts. I ain't even playing, so tune in if you can. And that big brother BRI fam, proud to say I'm part of that. Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, King up in the building, whole team up in the building. We up in the building, Triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building, triple B up in the building, yeah. King up in the building, whole team up in the building, yeah. We up in the building.
Hi everybody, I'm here. Hold on just a second. Putting some things down. Getting some things ready. Have a couple of props here. No props actually. One is a gift that I want to show off. One is a friend I want to include in the show tonight. For that, I already promised somebody that I would include in the show. And then I've got something to kind of... And I need your help. I need your help, community. I need your help with the name of a new friend. All right. Let's do this. Okay. How are you? I hope you are well. ¿Cómo está? Bienvenue. That's welcome. We're not going to be speaking much more. We're not going to be speaking French for much longer here on the channel. Reason being, Big Brother Canada 7 is coming to an end in 5 days. And for actually pretty much everybody in the world other than on TV, we have all now been cut off. The feeds for Big Brother Canada 7 are now officially closed for the season. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Big Brother 7 feeds are down for the rest of the season. It said, it's a wrap. Feeds are done for the season. Now, you go, what the fuck? Yes, what the fuck? I guess this is something that is normal. Apparently Zeta told me that, oh, by the way, he spoke during the intro on the mothership, and he wanted to be part of the show tonight. And actually, I promised somebody, because she wanted a date with him, so I promised Zeta that I'd have my friend here, my friend Kong, with me. So, I'm not going to hold him forever here, but I figured, look at him. Look at that. Look at that. He is a dead sexy beast, isn't he? Look at that. Look at those pecs. Look at those pecs. Look at the scars across those pecs. Those pecs have seen wars with like fucking pterodactyls and shit, and like other like Tyrannosaurus Rexes, and well, you know, some T-Rex probably got a lucky shot in with those tiny little arms, you know, but he doesn't put up with shit. And G.I. Joe here, he's a free present with the package. But he has 18 different articulated parts, I think. Oh no, he's 18 inches. He is a mega figure. Yes, a mega figure. Mega. So, yeah, Kong here is for ages 3 and up. So that means 46, that's fine. He does have chest beating, fully articulated arms. Now see, I will never allow him Well, first of all, he never has a reason to beat his chest around here. And now something I should let you know about our simian friends. When they beat their chest, when the males beat their chest like that, that's a sign that they're afraid. That's not a sign of them being aggressive. That's a sign of them being afraid. Which I found very interesting when I heard that and that was through doctors and such that deal with these animals on a regular basis. I was watching a documentary. Um, they said that in recent years they've found that is the case. It's not an act of aggression. But he's never had reason to ever be scared. And so even though he's in bindings, that's for his own safety. And it's also so that this guy here, this little GI Joe dude, doesn't shit his plastic pants. Now, yes, he has plastic pants, but I don't want to have to change them because he's in mint in package, and I don't want to take him out. Plus, I don't want the smell of plastic shit hanging around, wafting around in the room. But as Kong told you, he is regularly dusted, and he is cared for very well. He doesn't even need plastic bananas or anything like that. So, but yeah, he is one. Oh, he is an awesome man. And you can collect them all. They have a big spider, a pterodactyl-looking motherfucker, and then they have some T-Rex asshole. But yeah, this was the only one that mattered because I mean, look at this fucker. Look at him in action, man. Look at him in action. Look at the shit he has to deal with. That's how he got those scars on his chest. I'm just saying. I mean, that's respect. That's war wounds right there. War wounds. So, stay thirsty, my friend. You're going back up here for now. Now, all right. Enough show and tell with the toy. No, you're a friend. I know. Anyway, we have a new addition to the family. Now, I'd like to thank Robin. Is Robin in the room?
Yeah.
Robin, thank you so much, dear, for the wonderful package that you sent today, or that you sent and we received today. Robin sent me a electric cable, which hopefully will restore the light to the hump of Humpty. If it works, it will be glorious, and there will be a music video stating such. Now, but we'll have to see. I'm going to pick a certain time for that to be done. Thank you for the gorillas in the chat. I like that. That's very nice. By the way, if there were anybody, was there anybody? Yep, people were putting up crowns earlier. Very good. A little bit of pound to pounce in there. That's good. And there's Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Okay, let me give the shout-outs real quick here before I forget. Debbie, of course. Hey, Debbie. Good talk today. Lady Di. Hello, my lady. Robin. What's up, Robin? And we'll be talking about our thank you to you in just a moment. Dory. We found Dory. There she is. Yankee. It's Yankee. Wonky. There's Wonky there. Yeah, tech glitch. That's all. Zeta. Margot T. Margot, thank you for the message. Chuck, how you doing, dude? Well, Chuck, I don't know about that. Chuck says, you know what they say about boobs. You've seen one pair, you want to see them all. I don't know about wanting to see them all. Now, some people say, you've seen one pair of boobs, you've seen them all. No, that is not correct. That is most certainly not correct. I can tell you just by going to a gentleman's club even just one time, you will attest that one set is not the same as the rest. So now, with that being said, um, you put here that what you want to see them all. Now that depends on the individual, and I don't find fault with an individual that wants to see every possible set that there is, because it's kind of like Pokemon. You want to catch them all, right? Um, you know, size quadruple D. I choose you. Poof. Throws a Pokeball out. Pokeboob ball. There we go. Pokeboobs. There we go. Hashtag Pokeboobs.
That sounds painful.
Pokeboobs. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I know you don't like that when I try it with you, so I mean, TMI, right? She's over there smiling though, grading papers. Mm-hmm.
That smile or
Is
crying
it?
pain.
That's yeah. It's a smile of yeah. It's a smile of a cry of pain. Wonky's not feeling too good. She's got some pain. Um, and a kitty bit her today. A kitty bit her, and you know what? It was a Starbuck one. It was a ginger. So cue the theme, the theme from The Omen. Uh, the redheaded meanies. She and this is the thing. She's talking to the kitty. And the kitty was a female,
Yeah.
female ginger. And you know, usually when it comes to humans, I like redheads. You know, there's those ginger kitties. You got to watch out. You got to watch out. I love my Starbuck. I really do. I love her. I love her to death. But you know, I've said to Wonky, I go, there's something about those gingers. They got them. It's like the Irish lass in them. You know, they're kind of like all Becky. They're all like Becky Lynch. What the fuck is that? They're all the man. And so Wonky is petting this nice little baby, nice little furry baby, saying, "Oh, you remind me of my little girl at home." And she, you know, you're a nice little girl. Compliments her and then gets bitten for it. Guess what happened? She has to fill out a paperwork. She comes home contused, punctured, wounded, scarred for life. She'll be fine.
Just a little bruised right now.
But the little shit has to be in quarantine now because they're afraid that they got cooties from Wonky.
Yeah, that's it.
So for the cat's protection, it's they don't want the cat getting like some sort of cat Ebola that you know from being infected by a Wonky. Um. So yes, and then Zeta liking that handsome beast. Um. Let's see who else is in here. Did I hit everybody? Sarah Kinder, hello Sarah, hi. What up? Wait, wah. Lisa Ann. Tommy T. What up, Tommy T? Will H. What up? Mary H. Hello, Mary H. Um, and may the fourth be with you all. Um, especially for those of you who are Star Wars fans. May the fourth be with you. Um, what's Yankee going to take pictures of?
Oh, when her pregnant kitty has kittens.
Oh, hey, yeah. Oh, from your evil neighbors. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yankee, hey, that could be a video series for you. Um, let's see. Okay, so I would like to introduce our new friend to the camel family, to the family here on the channel. This gentleman, nor wait, actually, Robin, is this a boy or a girl? I don't want to be invasive. I want to show respect. Robin, is this a boy or a girl? I didn't check under the tail, so I'm just being, I don't want to be too familiar too quickly. It's only been a few hours. Just showing love. Um, because I would like to figure out what name to give this fine creature. You'll say girl? Okay. So we need an idea for a name. I would like you folks to submit your ideas. Wonky, do you have an idea? Very good. It's fine. While we figure that out, I figured I was going to try to figure an anagram name, like a single name. But then I realized I went the wrong way. Now I used an anagram machine and I was trying to make a single name out of Robin the camel. Okay, get this. I was trying to name the camel kind of after Robin. Well, it gave me words. Now, these sounded like perfect names if we wanted to have this if we want to consider this to be a racing camel, an Arabian racing camel. These might be some names that we can use because, race horses and camels have longer names, two named, three named, uh, or one long name that's multiple words that's stretched out. So here's what I've got. So for Robin the camel, the letters all put together, and then you have the anagrams that come up. It comes up with the first 500 here. First 500 combinations. There were 63,145 combinations out of Robin the camel that could be made into anagrams. But we're going to just start with the two-word ones first. Now, some of these are the ones that I found most interesting. Um, Camber Hotline. Camber Hotline. I don't know what a camber is, but bronchial meat. Um, bronchial team. Um, notable chimer. Um, biathlon cream. Biathlon cream, okay. Mercantile hob. Chalet bromine. I like this one. Iceman brothel. And I think Iceman Brothel is a really good name. Anemic Brothel. Now, I don't know if you have a race camel, a camel that races. Anemic Brothel. I don't know if that's. I don't know. This one is good. Cinema Brothel. Cinema Brothel. Out of Robin the Camel, you get Cinema Brothel. Cornea Thimble. Lather Combine. Ooh, that sounds a little racy. That sounds like something they do in the NFL, but if you're like trying to get soapy. It's the Lather Combine.
OT.
Huh?
OT.
OT. What?
The game. OT.
The
They're
game.
going into overtime.
The Warriors game? Fucking assholes.
Hey,
Better not be 4 overtimes like last night, that other game. 4 overtime game. First time in 66 years in NBA history that they had a 4 overtime playoff game. Fuck that. Let's see here. Mental brioche. Okay. Amen, Blotchier. A Blotchier men. This was a three word. A tremble chino. It sounds like something you'd order at Starbucks, right? I'll have a tremble chino, please. There you go. They give you a camel, called Robin the Camel. Let's see here. Now this was a 3-word, but I found it interesting. Interesting in every eclectic collection of 3 words. Cab heroin melt. Cab their lemon. Or cab their melon. Celebrant ho me. Celebrant ho me. Celebrant oh my. So, yeah, beach tile morn. Beach tile norm. Beach light norm. Beach light morn. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good shit here. But no, there isn't. I'm just saying. But some of those first few with the 2 words, I thought were really good. I mean, like biathlon cream. Why not? Iceman brothel. Cinema brothel. I like cinema brothel. I mean, what else could you ask for other than getting a movie and sex in the same place? But anyway.
So somebody had jokingly said after you were asking Robin if it was a boy or a girl that it's probably non-binary.
Oh fuck. I suppose we have to do it in honor of the BBCAN7 season. I'm for that. I'm for that.
They threw out names like Camilla.
Is that really is that would...
But before that, but when we were saying it was a girl, Camilla.
Okay, Camilla. We'll consider Camilla. Chalet.
And then they started with...
That sounds like a BBUK
Humphrey.
contestant. Huh? Humphrey Togart. Oh! Humphrey. Wait, but how can you be Humphrey if he's got a double hump? She. But then that's she. If it's a girl, it can't be Humphrey.
Right. Well, it's non-binary. It could be whatever it wants.
Oh, that's true. A girl by birth, but is non-binary. Humphrey Togart. Well, all right, let's work with that one.
And Zeta said, "For fuck's sake, enough of spork."
That's not a name.
Carmella.
Somebody's a WWE fan out there.
No, that was Debbie. I think she was just coming up with a name.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say there's a Carmella and Carmella in WWE. Yeah, Carmella. That's what I meant to say. What the fuck am I saying? Oh.
Sarah Kinder said Camilla Humphrey.
Camilla Humphrey. What's with the Camilla?
I don't know.
Everybody likes Camilla. All right, so
Chamillionaire.
Chamillionaire.
Or Chameleon. I don't know.
All right, so all right. That's good, but that's a little much. All right. So are we gonna go with all right? If you are in favor of the non-binary camel, type 1. If you are in favor of the female camel, type 2. Because we're not doing the 1 and 0, that's non-binary. Has to be 1 and 2, damn it. I would say A and B actually, just because I have to. I mean, I have to be different, right? I have to be different.
It's too late. They're already putting their 1s and 2s, and even a 3 because they don't care.
Who the fuck was that?
Kim.
Really, Kim? I'll get to your pictures. That's why Kim's like saying 3, because she's like,
No.
he hasn't talked about my pictures yet.
Yankee's still throwing out names.
Of course. That's fine.
Most people are saying 2.
Most people are saying a girl. Okay. So we're saying no to the non-binary. And I'm not saying no. You're saying no. Therefore, it's on you. Okay. Now, do we go with... What are the most rational, reasonable, nicest, coolest names there?
Well,
of the Camillas and the...
There was a Camilla, but then somebody threw out Sahara.
Ooh, Sahara. Ooh. I can hear the Lawrence of Arabia theme right now.
And then Yankee threw out Shakira.
Sahara.
Kiera in it, so no. I'm saying no to that one.
You're saying no to...
It's got Kiera in it.
Oh, yeah. And then that'll remind us of Kiera. But that would be a BB Canada 7 way.
A lot of people like Sahara.
A lot of people like Sahara. Already people going, yeah. Okay.
So it's between Camilla and Sahara.
So between Camilla and Sahara. All right. So, all right, let's do it this way. If you like Camilla, type C for Camilla. And if you like Sahara, type Z for Zeta.
Why not just type S for Sahara?
Because I want to be fucking different. I gotta be me. I've gotta be me. Please stop singing. Oh, yes, I will. Close vote?
We'll wait for still.
Yankee's still putting names out there, probably.
No.
Yeah, Yankee's going, am I up to E yet? Yankee, I'm surprised Yankee hasn't said rumchata. Or actually, I'm surprised Yankee hasn't suggested that I name it Raquel. Um, um,
It looks like Sahara's winning out.
Sahara. I like it. So let it be written. So let it be done. Welcome, Sahara. Welcome to the family. There we go. And Sahara gives a kiss to you. And we will put Sahara right here to hang out.
With Jenga.
With Jenga. Yep, Jenga's right here. Camelot next to Jenga. Camelot he just kind of lays there because his neck is broken. I didn't break it. He arrived that way. He came out of a claw machine, or not? What was it? A claw? He was a claw machine. Yeah, he was one of those big claw machines. But always remember, folks, if you take Robin the camel, it can be made into biathlon cream. It can also be made into hobnail cermet or cinema brothel. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But Robin, sincerely, thank you very much for the cable. Thank you so very much for the camel, and as always, I appreciate your continued support of the channel, your viewership, your friendship. It goes a long way. So thank you very very much. Um, I'm humbled by that a lot, really. So when it comes to back to talking about Big Brother House tonight, we've got, and Kim, I will get to your pictures from the wedding here. I'll keep that on my screen so I don't forget. This is what happened today. Or at least last night, late last night, we finished without any knowledge of the veto. They were apparently down for over 4 hours on the feeds, and Dane won the final veto competition. So he then spoke with Anthony and had said that it was going to be time that they would be taking out the Marine. That means Adam is very likely going to be voted out by Anthony, or was very likely voted out earlier today. This morning, late this morning, early this afternoon, the feeds went down with a last moment of video showing Arisa telling the house guests that today the final 4 would become the final 3. Or in minutes. And then the feed went dark, and it was announced at that time that the feeds will remain off for the rest of the season. That's it. So, tomorrow's episode, I would imagine, is going to have maybe the final. Well, they're going to show the HOH contest. They'll show the veto. And then they'll probably wait for Wednesday. They'll show that eviction. And then start the final 3 HOH contest. So Adam is very likely going to go home, and a final 3 of Dane, Anthony, and Kiera is what we have. Very likely. Very likely that is what we have. Here's food for thought. if Kiera is able to get to the final two, they could stand a chance to win over Dane. If there are certain avenues that Kiera has to getting a win. It's not completely out of the question. It would certainly be important, but it would be important for them to win in the final 3 HOH. If they're not capable of that, I just don't see it. What could happen is that if Dane takes if Dane takes what he thinks, if he makes a wrong choice in taking Kiera to the final two, I believe Kiera will win. Because they fought tooth and nail throughout the season. They didn't win any comps other than one. But they did play enough of a strategic game, communicating with people, that if Dane upsets the apple cart by voting out Anthony, and Anthony is kind of like, well, fuck you. You fucked me over in a final two. Adam's pissed because he gets fucked over in a final two. Sam, who's already sympathetic to Kiera, would vote for Kiera in a final two. There's 3 votes right there. Damien might vote for Kiera over Dane. Even though that hockey buddy thing was there, Dane was the device, Dane was the HOH, or the person in control of that situation. And Damien went out. It was like what was with the hockey bros thing, man? Like, was that even real? Even though he said he still would like to see Dane win, when it comes right down to the final part, and if he sees that Dane did his own boys wrong, why not? Kiera was pretty straight up loyal with Damien for a good portion of the season. They were with him through a lot of those times when he was up. Helping to keep him there and helping to support him and helping to be there emotionally for him. So Chelsea, not Chelsea. I'm sorry, Chelsea doesn't have a vote in the matter. But Esty. Well, of course, Esty would vote Dane to win anything. And then you have the rest. I mean, I could see Kiera winning the game. I can see Anthony winning the game. Absolutely, I can see Anthony win it. But he has to win this final. He has to win the final 3 HOH. He has to do it. The reason for it, excuse me for a moment. Ah, damn, that's good shit. Boy, you did good, babe.
Yeah, that was very. better enjoy it.
Why is that?
Well, we probably got a week or two more before they close.
Fuck me dead. Our McDonald's is closing. Closing! When have you ever heard of a fucking McDonald's closing?
For 3 months.
For 3 months!
If that.
They're staying on the same premises. It's just that they're knocking it all down and rebuilding it. And it's going to be the $6 billion McDonald's. They're going to build it better, stronger, and faster. And with increased prices at the drive-thru. What are these? $1.69?
$1.
Oh, these were $1. No, god damn it. That's a good goddamn price, isn't it? I'll drink that for $1. What was I talking about? Pardon me. I forget. Do you remember? You were grading papers. Grading papers. That's the one key. Grading papers.
Colin was asking, do the Canadian contestants get more privileges than the U.S. cast, or is it the same? He hasn't watched an episode.
Fuck no. They get a nicer house. The Canadian cast gets a much nicer home. They get a more spacious living area. But they do not get any better fringe benefits. They get a fifth of the winnings. Actually, less than a fifth of the winnings of the U.S. U.S., you win $500,000 for being the champ, as you know. In Canada, $100,000. But that's Canadian money. That means it's $75,000 to us. So you get paid about 1/7, 1/6 for a game that lasts just about as long. Now, you also get $25,000 worth of Leon's furniture, which is a chain in Canada. You get and that's in Canadian funds. You get $10,000 worth of summer fresh groceries, and you get a trip to anywhere in the world with Kentucky Cruises or Kentucky.com or whatever the hell. You get a trip to anywhere in the world. All expenses paid. Blah blah blah. So it's a nice package. They don't get. Well, they actually seem to get some alcohol, but when they do, we don't get to view it. But there are no other benefits that they get. No extra. Nothing great. Their HOH baskets are relatively Spartan. They get a crate. And usually with the U.S., you get a basket, but you also get a stocked fridge of other goodies and stuff. You get a lot more in the U.S. as an HOH. The only thing is that you get in Canada with being HOH, you get a Wendy's meal once a week. That you get to have a Wendy's date with one person in the house, and that's what they have, a Wendy's window down in the pantry downstairs behind the kitchen area or off to the side. And usually a Big Brother Canada alum is there to serve them their Wendy's stuff in Wendy's outfits and all the name tag bullshit and the little tiny cap and all that. And usually they use that as a strategy session / grease up the person that you're trying to talk to. But you get to pick from a special Wendy's menu, of course, to promote the brand. There's no swimming pool, so there's one downfall. But the U.S. cast never uses their own fucking swimming pool, so I guess it doesn't matter. But they do have a nice hot tub. Very big one. Glinda, we've called it. Glinda because we take the G from Gwai, and we add it to Linda from the name of the Big Brother hot tub in the U.S. So we call her Glinda. And Glinda is a very large hot tub where they have a nice outdoor patio section that they can sit out there at night, have a smoke, sit out there in the daytime, have a smoke. Hell, they've even gone out there sunning a little bit. A couple of days when it's been a little warmer there, in the 50s or 60s it's gotten up to. So, hope that answers that question or those questions. Is there anything I'm missing here from the chat, babe? Because I'm not really having a easy time of seeing things tonight, tracking stuff. Well, the thing is, Sarah, if they have the ability, they have the facilities in the indoor backyard for a swimming pool. They have tiles on the floor in that backyard. They have a backyard that's indoors. That they call it the backyard. But then they have a true backyard where they go into a tunnel, like just a passageway, and then they go just out one little tiny door to this patio that's truly outdoors. And then that has the hot tub, Glinda, and then a patio set around it, kind of semicircular. But in the backyard, which right now just looks like this big concrete bomb shelter, James Bond, mad scientist kind of thing, if you lifted some of the floorboards there, or what looks like a cement slab floor, there is a a pool that's in there, because earlier in the season, you may or may not have seen that they had a contest on log rolling, and they would fall into said swimming pool. So, why they have not had that swimming pool available to them this year, I don't know. I don't know how often it's been available to them in the past, but I know the first season they had it, because I do remember seeing the first few episodes of it, and it was available to them at that time. But I don't know if in subsequent seasons it's been. Yeah, there you go, Zeta. Thank you. A few seasons ago, yeah.
Well, he said they could have an ice rink.
I suppose. I mean, they could turn that whole backyard into an ice rink in the. I mean, well, I suppose that would be a. Yeah, imagine them all being there playing hockey. So here's my thing for tonight, folks. Now I'm gonna throw this idea at you. I tossed this idea at a couple of folks today, including Wonky, and I think I threw the idea at Zeta as well. Now I don't talk politics on this channel, but I thought of something of today that does involve politics. Now hear me out. Regardless of your political stance, I don't think I'm gonna say anything that's gonna be incendiary at all. I really don't. Because considering our political climate as it is right now, we have a lot of just random choices we could make. Now, on the Democratic side of things, if you remember back 4 years ago, or 2016, 3 years ago, there were 17 people in that race for the Republican ticket. We thought that was ridiculous as shit because they had 10 people on the dais, and then they had to have the kids table of 7 more that they did the side thing before the main event, and it was if you didn't get more than 3%, you couldn't get on the stage and all this other stuff, and it kind of left some of those people at the kids table, it kind of muted their voices. It kind of didn't give equal time, So, right now, after former Vice President Joe Biden entered the race yesterday, or 2 days ago, or a few days ago, whatever it was, and then one more person just entered the race yesterday or today, we now have 21 Democratic people going for the presidency. So here's my solution. No debates necessary. This is going to make it a lot easier. You take all 21 of these individuals for a period of approximately 60 days. Just 60 days. You put them in a house where they must compete. They must live together in an isolated world, dealing with one another and one another's problems and idiosyncrasies. It would be live streamed for the public to view 24/7, unfiltered access. And you would get to see how each of these politicians really handles themselves under pressure. You would really get to see how they interact with one another. Because sure as fuck, after a few days, they're going to get a little bit comfortable. Or they're going to get a little bit uncomfortable. And the cracks will start to show. And people may make a slip up or say something a little bit wrong. And the public will be there to hear it and know it and understand it and see where each individual is coming from equally. No edits necessary. Put it out there on C-SPAN. Put it on C-SPAN. Big Brother Democratic Party 2020. Why the fuck not? Have comps that are mental, strategic, test the knowledge of policy, test the knowledge of the economy, test the knowledge of the demographics of the country, test the knowledge of history, test the knowledge of what the president can and cannot do. Test the knowledge of what's legal and not, and test them on morality. The whole nation gets to view. It would be entertainment beyond any possible realm that you can think of, because you're going to have young, you're going to have old, you're going to have men, you're going to have women. You would have, in this case, in this running class, one person that's gay. At least one. Mayor Buttigieg. He's, I believe he is openly gay. Why not? Why the fuck not? If they want to be president bad enough, and if there's nothing to hide, why not? You don't have to put any ads out, folks. You don't have to get that special interest spending to campaign funds. You don't need. You can still have your people going out in the streets with the Biden and the Sanders and the Harris and the Booker and everybody else signs. Sure. But play the game. Play the game. We don't need endurance. Don't worry. We don't need athleticism. We don't need endurance because they're all tested for the medical aspects of things before they get into office. They have to go through a presidential physical. They have to have that made public for people. So, I put the question to you folks. Do you support said measure? If so, let me know. If you don't, let me know. I think this might be a good discussion to have. Might be a good idea to amend the Constitution. Do it on both sides, on both tickets. And when I say both tickets, if our current president runs uncontested on the Republican side, which he very likely will, then I propose the same for him. I propose 60 days in an isolated house where he can be viewed 24/7 to be seen for who he really is. And he would have to eat standard foods, cook for himself, clean for himself. You wouldn't even need competition. He wouldn't even need competition because he could still be the Republican nominee. But the public would still get the eyes and the ears on everything. You see where I'm going with this? It's a perfect way. Then let the election happen. Oh, no more electoral college bullshit. All right, let me go back to what you guys were starting to say here with this. Okay, so Sarah's going, oh yeah. Robin's going, that would be neat. Debbie likes the idea. Yankee is right saying Los Angeles alone can be its own state. Yeah, it pretty much can. Well, I mean, it is the second largest city in the U.S. I mean, you could kind of say the same thing about New York City in the sense that, but in size, in overall size, it wouldn't be. Because, I mean, the state of Rhode Island, I believe, is still larger than the city of Los Angeles, even though it would even be bigger than LA County. I mean, even though LA County's fucking huge. But yeah. Hi, Ebenezer. Welcome to the room. Thank you for being here. So yeah, that was my idea. That was my idea. Because I mean, all the people of this country can save their money. They don't have to donate to these campaigns. They wouldn't have to donate. Actually, we would get free entertainment out of it because it would be broadcast on whatever, or you could pay for the pay-per-view service of it. Let's say CBS didn't do it. Let's say that the like I said, C-SPAN. C-SPAN could get the rights from Endemol for whatever, and then they could just expand upon it. Cool spin-off thing. But it would truly be 24/7 unfiltered access. That would be great. Imagine Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders arguing over coffee in the morning. And then Cory Booker gets out of bed scratching his ass or something, and Kamala Harris, being like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, whoever, or who else is in there? Beto O'Rourke. Beto O'Rourke being down there, maybe cooking some. Maybe he's like the best cook in the world or some shit. We'll find out. Maybe we'll find out some weird, interesting shit about these people too. You'd like to see what their human side is. I'd love to know, like, really, are some of these people as nice as they might seem to be in some ways? Are they really as douchey as they seem to be? Why not? And like I said, do it on the Republican side too. 60 days of watching Trump spinning around in a house by himself without a TV to watch CNN? Or the other fake news? That would be hilarious. If he goes more than 8 hours without presidential time, executive time. Oh, that's what it is, executive time. And then, of course, he's not a singer, so they won't say, please stop singing. But there'll probably be a lot of shut it down. Shut it down. Donald, shut it down. Donald, shut it down. Self-evict. Self-evict. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Dory's what? Dory says, let's see all these geezers drinking whiskey and giving each other head. What show is that? Yes, Robin, that's the idea. That's the idea. You cut them all off from social media. You cut them off from the outside world. You get to see how they will function under pressure. And you get to see their true selves. You get to see how they act in the morning when after they had an argument with, let's say Joe Biden, Uncle Joe Biden, he goes up and comes up behind Kamala Harris in the morning and touches her shoulders and gives her a kiss on the cheek from behind to say good morning, and then she slaps him in the fucking head with a frying pan. Good morning, Joe. Fuck you. And then Bernie Sanders is standing in the storage room. Why do they pay so much for these slices of chicken? There's $57 of chicken here. $57. I'm just saying it's going to be, and then Cory Booker kind of doing his thing. I think Cory would be the floater. Beto would be the guy, like, trying to keep everybody happy and jumping around and, he'd be the Zach Rance of the house. Yep. I said it. Um, no, I got you, Dory. I know. Yeah, I got you. Anyway, all right. I'm stopping the political conversation because it's getting too much. But I just wanted to put that out there as just a ridiculous concept for you for 2020 Big Brother Democratic Party primary edition. And then you can determine your Democratic nominee by competitions and evictions and vetoes, and it would all be based on policy and questions driven by the public, and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, it won't happen because it would be too fun. We can't have fun here. Really? Are you serious? I didn't talk to you. Hell. Siri giving me shit. Wait a minute. Maybe she wants to get my attention. Hey Siri. Did you ask me something?
Maybe you should do the asking, zombie.
Why are you so passive aggressive?
We were talking about you, not me.
Why are you deflecting the conversation?
We were talking about you, not me.
You're still deflecting the conversation.
I don't really like these arbitrary categories.
I paid for you.
I don't know what you mean by I paid for you.
Oh.
How about a web search for it?
I own you. Don't you have anything?
If you want me to call you boss, just ask.
No, that's not necessary.
I'm not sure I understand.
Do you understand English, you fucking idiot?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have an answer to that.
They've taken over. They've taken over. Skynet has taken over. It's done. It's over. Skynet has won. The rise of the machines has occurred. Call Sarah Connor. Siri just beat me. Siri just beat me. The first time Siri ever beat me. No, I gave up. I gave up. I tapped out to Siri. That's the first time I ever tapped out to Siri. I just gave up my belt. I gave up my belt. God damn! Hey Siri. I want a rematch for my championship belt.
I have results from multiple leagues. Would you like to hear OHL or WHL?
No.
Okay.
OHL and the WHL. Why the World Hockey League and the Ontario Hockey League? Why? Why would I give... Hey Siri. Are you going to give me a rematch?
I don't have the answer to that. Is there something else I can help you with?
Give me my championship.
I have results from multiple leagues. Would you like to see OHL or WHL?
Stop toying with me.
Done.
Oh! Bitch! Stop. I said stop toying with me and she goes, done. Period. And then she shut off. Hi, Linda Easterbrook. Hello, how are you? Welcome. Why she has accent? Is that an interrogative statement, Yankee? Why she has accent? Um, why she has accent is because I prefer the Australian female accent because I think it is dead sexy. That's why. So, um, oh God, Colin. Yeah, that's something I don't want to bore the chat with. I'm sorry. I don't want to. I don't mean to be disrespectful on that, but I'll just say this to answer you kind of in a short, succinct way. I thought that the finale was okay. Um, where I think it's going is that Michonne is going to leave the show at the sometime next year. That's already been confirmed. But she's going to join Rick in the trilogy of movies that they're going to do. And Maggie, depending on Whiskey Cavalier, Lauren Cohen, if that show doesn't work out on ABC, then she will be back full time on Walking Dead. Otherwise, she will make an appearance at least during season 10. But she's off with Georgie and the Community, or the whatever they're called. We'll find out what they're called. It's in the comics. But that's basically what's going to happen there. Aside from that, I don't know much else. We'll see how the comics compare to Alpha and how the whole thing works out with Negan. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's my nutshell part on it there. Um, Wait, Yankee, Zac Efron did a Ted Bundy movie? Really? Did that just come out? Or was that out already? Robin saw it too? What's it called? And is it a brand new movie? It must be, because it's like they've been celebrating Ted this year. Big time. Oh, it's another one? Oh, okay. Um, oh, hey, here's another little thing, a little service I'm going to provide to you guys here. I'm going to do reviews on different things. Random shit. Random shit. I could give you a review sometimes on a movie. It might be a TV show. It might be a cookie. A cookie. So I'll leave you with this tonight as my first foray into a review. And I know, some of you are like, what the fuck is this? I'm here to watch some Big Brother shit. Alright, yes. But I've already talked about what's happening in the Canadian game. For recaps, in case you want to know, here's the recap. Here's our Big Brother portion again for the night. Final four. Dane, HOH. Dane won the POV. Dane and Anthony had a discussion, apparently saying something to the effect of time to vote out the Marine. That would be Adam, who's already up on the block. So that means that it's likely that he's not going to come down, and it's likely that he will be voted out 1-0 by Anthony and sent home, or sent to the jury. So that would leave a final three of Dane, Anthony, Kiera. That is not confirmed. but it is, I would say, confirmed at this point that they are now that there is a final 3 in the house. There are only 3 people in the house because Arisa came to them earlier today while they were still doing the feed. And Arisa came on and said to the house guests that within minutes the final 4 would become the final 3. And then they cut the feeds for the remainder of the season starting this afternoon. So that's what we have left. Nightly reports are going to be sparse or none between now and Wednesday. Now and Wednesday, now and Thursday. Tomorrow night, of course, we'll have a full accounting of the episode that's shown to us, which will probably show us the HOH that Dane won, and possibly the it'll show us tomorrow night. It'll show us the HOH, and it'll show us the nomination ceremony. Then Wednesday will probably be the veto ceremony, then the eviction, then the first part of the final 3 competition, and then we'd have the Thursday finale, I don't know, whatever the fuck, however they're doing it, but no more feeds. No more feeds for the last 5 days. Like, what? 5 days? No feeds? What? Okay, all right. I mean, I understand the Big Brother in the U.S., it's like you go to the last day or 2 days, and then they cut the feeds. Okay, but fuck. I mean, shit. You give us nothing? Nothing? Come on. Plan it out a little differently. Shit. But leave us wanting more, I suppose, right? Oh, that's a Ted Bundy movie? Oh, okay, I saw the name. I just didn't know what it was about. So you said it's not that good, huh? They have it on YouTube for $2.99. Wow. Well, I will tell you, actually, I'm gonna do my review on a cookie. So here we go. This is the complete cookie. The complete cookie. It's made by Lenny and Larry's, and it's called the complete cookie, and it comes in many different flavors. This one happens to be birthday cake flavored. They have macadamia white chocolate chip. They have macadamia nut white chocolate chip. That's one flavor. They have birthday cake. They have snickerdoodle, peanut butter chocolate chip, double chocolate, and I think that pretty much covers it. Now these things, they're good because, get this, fucking crazy shit. 16 grams of protein. 200 calories a serving. 45 calories from fat. Not bad, right? Like 20, not quite 20, not even 25%, right? This is the shit though, right? No GMOs, no soy, no dairy, no egg. It's vegan. Debbie, it's kosher. It's fresh baked. No high fructose corn syrup. No cholesterol. No artificial sweeteners. No sugar alcohols. And it's got sustainable palm oil. No trans fat. You see, there's that trans shit again. No trans fat. 10 grams of fiber. And then 16 grams of protein. It's the complete cookie! And they're good. They actually taste good. I kind of have them like a that's my equivalent of like a protein bar. Because I'll have that for like lunch. That'll be lunch. They're like $1.50. Wonky gets them at Walmart, I think. I can't ask her right now because, as you can hear, she's sawing wood. But it's a damn good cookie. All 7 flavors that I mentioned are good. She gets one of each, so I have kind of like one for every day of the week. And they're good for you. So there we go. There's my first review ever. My review of the day is for the complete cookie by Lenny and Larry's. I'm going to give you a little bit of everything. Let's see, what else we got? What's extremely vile, Debbie? Wait, no. Yankee's saying something's extremely vile. Extremely wicked. Damn, Yankee? And shockingly vile? I know. You're just talking about the title of that movie. I know. Yankee's like trying to type, no, I'm talking about the movie, BRI. And I'm like saying, yeah, Yankee, you're messing me up. Nope, you're not. No, the name of the cookie. Oh, yes, that's the name of the cookie. Extremely vile, extremely wicked, and shockingly vile. That's the name of the cookie. That's right. But it's got all that good stuff that I just told you about it. Larry and Lenny's. Yes, Larry and... No, Lenny... Yeah, Lenny and Larry's. The complete cookie. Yeah, this one is birthday cake flavored. So, yeah. They're good. They're yummy. Yeah, imagine if the cookie's name was extremely wicked and shockingly vile. And then the movie that you watched about Ted Bundy is called The Complete Cookie. Yeah. Right. Oh, not a problem, Yank. That's fine. I'm actually getting ready to sign off here. So let's see. First thing, Robin, thank you again so much for our new friend here. And thank you so much for the cable that you sent out, that electrical cable. Hopefully we can get that to work with Humpty. Bring him back to his original beautiful glow. And if it doesn't, no biggie. You know, we appreciate the attempt. And I completely understand why you could not send that other camel. $70 to send that motherfucker. That's a little much. So I completely understand, but I appreciate the thought. So yeah, that was great of you to send that package. We appreciate it. All right, so that's it. I will be back tomorrow night after the episode is aired on Canada. But I'll be back, at our normal time tomorrow night, 10:30 Eastern. Actually, I'll make it earlier tomorrow night. We'll make it for 10 o'clock Eastern. 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 7 Pacific, here on Toe the Camel. And, Wonky, are you awake still?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing else to say, so until tomorrow night, peace, love, and we'll see you later. Who say good night, Wonky?
Night.
There's the hat.